YTBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harris, and I'm live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing TV show live. Okay, people, gotta address a couple of people, okay? Okay, so, I dropped the video, and, I thought I was as honest as I thought I could be, okay? But I keep remembering that this is the YTBC, and if you are a fanboy, okay, it's pretty much evident, it's kind of like crazy, okay? So a lot of people were thinking that Tim Bradley, needs to probably hang it up. I'm going to be really honest with y'all. I don't think Bradley need to retire. I think Bradley just got beat by a good fighter. People, that's just the way that is. I think Bradley just got beat by a good fighter. He got beat. And I think he really tried to execute the plan that Teddy Atlas, just put in place, but it's just he made too many mistakes on his part. Made a lot of mistakes. He really tried to go in, and he tried to go in the inside against Manny Pacquiao. That's mistake number one, because Manny Pacquiao actually he can fight pretty decent on the inside against fighters like Tim Bradley. Manny Pacquiao can do it. Now, Manny Pacquiao's not the best inside fighter, but he's good enough, man. And he a good enough inside fighter to hit you with that left hand. And that left hand, I'm sorry, man, that left hand is a weapon. And you can't see it coming. And really, I don't even know what Tim Bradley could have did to prepare for that quick left hand. It's just Manny Pacquiao fired the damn thing so fast, man, you can't see it coming. People, that's just the way that is. You can't see it coming. But I don't know. I don't think Tim Bradley's skills are diminished. I thought he was pretty mobile. He was moving around. I thought he was anyway. I just think Manny Pacquiao is just a better fighter. And I always thought that Manny Pacquiao won the first two fights. I thought he won the first fight. I was one of the minority who thought that Manny Pacquiao won that first fight. It was just Manny Pacquiao was hitting Tim Bradley a lot of times, That's just how it is. Now, that Manny Pacquiao that fought Tim Bradley the first time, that's not the same Manny Pacquiao that fought him the third time. Because this Manny Pacquiao is a lot more conserved. And he's really conservative now because, after suffering that brutal knockout from Juan Manuel Marquez, you have to you stop and think, man. You stop and think. So, yeah, and I can understand him not, being that daredevil type of Manny Pacquiao that just, goes in and dives in head first. No, he ain't doing it no more. But I think Tim Bradley just got beat by a good fighter. And at 37, and I keep trying to tell y'all people, man, why in the hell do we have so many emotional dudes, man? It's really bothersome, man. I don't know, you fanboys, y'all kind of just, it's like you guys have a relationship with these fighters, man. And y'all don't like when somebody criticizes the fighter. Guys, y'all ain't never heard me come on anybody's comment section and come on and argue with you because you criticize the fighter. I don't do that. I might make a video, but I'm not going back and forth with some of you grown men. I'm just not going to do it. But I don't think Tim Bradley should retire. I honestly think Tim Bradley got beat. And I just think Manny Pacquiao is a better fighter than Tim Bradley. And I've kind of always thought that. And I think Floyd Mayweather is a better fighter than both of them. But, that's the subject and topic for another video. I don't think Tim Bradley should retire. I think Tim Bradley still got maybe 2-3 more years left in the tank. And I think he can hang it up. And I don't think Teddy Atlas was a mistake. It's like now Tim Bradley lose. Now, here go the funny thing. This is what I don't get, okay? So, Teddy Atlas, you can see noticeable improvement in Tim Bradley game. A lot of improvement in Tim Bradley game. And now people saying, oh, well, he shouldn't have had Teddy Atlas in there in the first place. But wait a minute. Y'all was giving Teddy Atlas all this darn praise. And, yeah, Tim Bradley looked good against Rios. Oh, yeah, I can see the changes. I think Teddy Atlas is exactly what Tim Bradley needed. I think because Teddy Atlas is going to give him one-on-one training. Teddy Atlas is not Jesus. He can't snap his fingers, man, and make the game plan. Teddy Atlas put the game plan. And I'm sorry, Teddy Atlas, he done trained a lot of great fighters, man. He done trained a lot of great fighters, and he was a great trainer, man. He came from that Cus D'Amato camp. And I'm sorry, that camp was highly successful. It was, man. And Teddy Atlas learned from the best. I'm sorry, he just did. And Teddy Atlas, in his mind, he had the game plan. He gave the game plan to Bradley. But see, Teddy Atlas is only the trainer. He's the trainer. He can't physically get inside Bradley's body and make him execute the game plan. Bradley got to get in there and execute that game plan. And people, that's just the way that is. Tim Bradley got to get in there and execute the game plan. I thought Teddy Atlas was giving him some of the best advice you can give in the corner. I mean, he pretty much told Bradley what they had to do to win. Bradley didn't go in and execute the way Teddy wanted it. And people, that's kind of Bradley's M.O. So now everybody, oh, well, Teddy Atlas shouldn't have came in the first place. Well, what you mean he shouldn't have came in? Teddy Atlas is a beast of a trainer. And any fighter would be lucky. I'd rather have Teddy Atlas in my corner if I'm getting my ass whooped than to have Freddie Roach in my corner, Tim Lane, okay, to have Abel Sanchez. I wouldn't want them guys in my corner. They'll tell me a line. I've been in there, jumped in that ring and got killed listening to them idiots. I'd rather have a Teddy Atlas. I'd rather have a Naseem Richardson. I would rather have a Roger Mayweather in my corner who's going to give me the best advice, who's going to stop the fight if and only if they think I'm going to die. See, I'd rather have guys like that in my corner that ain't afraid to throw the towel in because they want to live to see you fight another day. So while, now Bradley want to retire and now we're throwing Teddy Atlas under the bus. That's typical. That's typical YTBC. It's very typical YTBC. But I got to tell you, Tim Bradley not done yet. He not done yet. And it's not Teddy Atlas' fault. It was never Teddy Atlas' fault. Teddy Atlas is the one really and truly that's reviving the man's career. I think Teddy Atlas is doing a heck of a job, with Tim Bradley. And I think Teddy Atlas is going to continue forever as long as Tim would be dumb to just say, well, Teddy, I don't need you as my trainer anymore. And Joe Diaz, I don't think Joe Diaz was better. I don't. I think Teddy Atlas really and truly was a better trainer. At first, I wasn't too crazy about it because I'm like, well, dang, But I can see how patient. People acting like Tim Bradley hadn't made any adjustments, anything good. Everybody just see the man got knocked down 2 times, okay? That's all everybody see. Tim Bradley got knocked down twice. That's it. Don't nobody see like, he's much more patient. Don't nobody see like, he's really trying to set his jab and set up punches. He's very patient under Teddy Atlas. And before, man, he wasn't that patient, man. The guy was just overzealous. The guy was just doing reckless stuff. And really and truly, Tim Bradley didn't get knocked down because he wasn't reckless. It's because of execution. And it's because he didn't execute the way that Teddy Atlas told him to execute. He didn't do it. And people, that's just how that is. He didn't. We can say what we want to say. We can do what we want to do. But people, that's the bottom line. It ain't Teddy Atlas' fault. And it ain't because Tim Bradley is past his prime. It ain't any of that, y'all. Stop. Okay? Manny Pacquiao won a close fight. I thought the fight would have been closer if the knockdowns hadn't occurred. But nonetheless, I already picked Manny Pacquiao to win this fight anyway. I've been picked Manny Pacquiao to win this here fight. But the fact of the matter is, Tim Bradley got beat. He got beat. I mean, what else can you say? Now, did one of the knockdowns seem questionable to me? Yeah, it did. Yeah, I thought one of those knockdowns, I didn't think it was legit, okay? But that's just me. And it's me in my opinion, okay? That's what I think, okay? And that's just how that is. That's how it is. It ain't nothing else to it. It's Tim Bradley got beat. It's not Teddy Atlas' fault. Okay, it's not his fault. Tim Bradley did not execute. That's whose fault it is. It's Tim Bradley's fault. It's Tim Bradley's fault that the fight, he didn't win. Now, people, you guys got to understand that. That's just how it is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done.